Allegedly. There you go.
And we are live. Allegedly.
¿Qué pasa aquí? ¿Senta aquí? All right. Allegedly, my dad might sit next to me, so.
Okay.
If you want to go ahead with the announcements first, and I'll just start starring.
Okay. I'll review it again tomorrow. Just as a reminder, we do have a humanitarian group meeting tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern time. I will be sending out those Zoom links, group email, and we'll go over the same updates I'm about to give you, and then we'll continue to talk about projects. This is all allegedly. I don't know, but this is just rumors and talk, and we all know how we feel about rumors, okay? Rumor has it that dinar has revalued, and it is a little over $6. There are 17 currencies that will revalue, and right now they expect Bolivar to go anywhere from $4 to $7. I was gonna say something, but
I was just waiting for the genie to pop out. That's all.
Oh,
no worries. Go ahead.
That's crunchy peanut butter, right?
What is it?
That's crunchy peanut butter, right?
What?
Is that?
It is crunchy. Yes.
Yeah, always extra crunchy.
Well, then Jen will not make a comment about King Rubbit is nuts. Okay. All right. Now.
I think you just did.
Oh, did it? Oh. Okay.
I'm glad you didn't say anything about King Rubbit is nuts, Jen.
That was close. It almost slipped out. All right.
They almost heard it twice.
Yeah. Anyway, so these are rumors. They're still just, of course, gold is going up. It'll take longer for silver. They've always suppressed that for reasons.
Unknown.
Things are going well on the bond end. We're still waiting for them to hit 30% so we can go. There's just it's a lot of good news right now. There doesn't seem to be any setbacks. We're just waiting. So
it's funny. I just pulled a fan because of the heat. We're in the money.
Hey, I'm telling you. All right.
So that's what you did with all of your dinars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought a fan. I made one.
And today on the 100 trillion site, you can buy the 100-note bolivars for 25 cents. 25 cents. If you got a quarter.
Is it the 100 million?
No, it's just the 100.
Okay.
But hey, 100 bolivars, if it goes bottom, if it's $4 to $7, you take that 100, do the math. That itself will pay for it over and over and over again. So that's today's daily rate. And then they have the 100,000 rupiah. I think it's, I don't know.
It's 1169.
1169. So, because the rupiah will be most likely in the first basket as well. A little note to anybody that has retired and drawn out their 401k. If you rolled it into precious metals, especially silver, great move, according to the experts. You are going to be sitting pretty. I know a lot of people can't touch it and they can't do anything with it until later, but instead of leaving it and floating it back and forth in the stock market, yeah, even the experts are suggesting put it in precious metals. Okay. Okay, I think that's it. There's not really, these are just allegedlys. Nadia, you're muted. Did you know that? Oh, she's talking to her dad, probably.
I'm listening. I'm
she's
listening.
Screaming at her dad. So.
No, I might have to leave now and then meet you guys tomorrow and Thursday because they're ready to go. So we'll see how far. I'm waiting. All right, go for it.
Pick up your marbles and leave. Yeah, all right. Gotcha.
You guys don't play right.
She's only got a couple left.
Marbles?
Marbles. You hear that rattling?
There. Why did you ask me a question?
Oh, Remy has one for you. Right at the bottom. My shoulder's so much better, but something's pinched. Maybe I'm still having all the numbness without so much pain. Can help, please.
Well, we can, if you want to mark that, we can ask if, with the cards, if it's Ascension.
All right.
Because,
Okay.
and if it's not, Remy, I'll try to do something.
Okay.
There's a lot more Ascension happening now.
Yeah, there is. Yeah. I think the energies are really good. I know that yes, Wings. That a lot of people are really, really tired. I mean but that goes with it.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know what's wrong with my computer. Nothing's working well today. Tired, body ache.
I'm just really, really tired. Did you want me to pull on Remy's now?
Yeah, why don't we
Probably
go ahead
better.
and do that?
Yeah, probably better.
Nadia's still here.
Okay.
And I'll take her off of the start when we're done.
You got the VIP today, Remy.
Yes, she does.
We finally have sunny days right now, so it's really nice.
Yeah, unfortunately, I do too.
Moment of silence for King there. Sympathy for you, King.
That's Hierophant, so it's always a reminder to stay in your faith. This is still a little too much worry about finances. So it's still putting pressure on you. You do have Ascension, so because the death card is in here. So you're going through a transition period, which most of us are. So try not to worry so much about the financial aspect of it. The 3D this is all about balance. But you do have definitely Ascension issues.
Yeah, that's what I think. And I feel with that Ascension, Remy, you're going to have a gift come with it. I believe she has some kind of like artistry gift or something coming her way. What is he laughing at? Am I saying something?
It's a man.
Oh, I lost my. Did I lose my concentration? Is that what it was?
Remy, what do you do? Like the rest of us, do you
enjoy the ride.
Enjoy the
ride. Vamos, pega a chave. The one if I did she? I'm gonna put everything together, guys. I will try my best to pop back on. If not, I have to see if we have internet where I'm going.
Okay.
Sorry, no more pew. Oh, put
It is what it is, allegedly.
Oh, I have to download the picture.
No.
She's downloading the picture, King. So I can leave my pew on a funny note.
There you go.
Remy, I noticed you said you were broke. Try not to use that term, love.
Yes. Change that word. If you're ascending, you already know you're abundant. Eu vou agora.
That's right.
So,
I'm manifesting. I'm manifesting an $8 million house.
Ooh, that's nice. Look at me, I'm taking my stuff apart. I'm moving again. I'm following a man.
Ooh. Are we studying?
Jen's trying to download that picture for you.
Okay, I got it.
Well, I'm trying not to have forget everything.
Oh, she's got it.
I'll share it, and King can pop it up there.
I thought this was pretty funny. Jesus, Lunchables for the sinners on the go. And what is that? That's all. What is that? The wafer and
My
wine.
church gave
Wafer and the wine.
pre-packaged communion.
Most likely grape juice, but yeah.
Right. On that note, love you guys. Hopefully, I'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. All righty. Dost thou have coffee?
I do.
I don't think I do. Oh, I do. Well, thank you. I do, actually.
Okay.
Marcy and Violetta for the coffees. You go ahead, Jen.
All righty. Kathy Ferguson, thank you for the coffees, love. She would just like a general reading.
Okay. 3-star, 4-star, 5-star, what?
I don't know.
We can make it a 6-star
Yeah.
if it's okay by the commander-in-chief.
So Boomer decided to play Russian roulette with a skunk this morning.
Oh,
Luckily, he did not get full blown.
that's
Right.
good. I hope he learned his lesson.
He's just been in a mood today. He's poking every bear he sees. Look.
I think it's been a rough week for everybody, Colleen.
Miss Kathy, you have victory for your mission. Try not to worry too much. This is all about having balance, okay? So this is a balance between the spiritual and the 3D. Well, I know we have to live here and we have to pay bills. I get it. But try to balance out your time and thought process in the spiritual. And this is a warning we've all gotten recently. Tell the thief and the liar, the devil himself, to get out of your head, because a lot of people going through that period of time of they're losing hope. It's because they keep hearing negativity, and it's never going to happen. If it was going to happen, it would have already happened. Why hasn't it happened yet? And it's ongoing. Stop, because it says there's your happily ever after. Okay. So we don't quit. We can't. Okay. So that's Miss Kathy's. Just find more balance. Think more positive. All right, because this is about divine timing, not our timing. Let's see. Miss Marcy, thank you, love. She purchased a reading to give away to somebody new. So I am making a note of that for when we do giveaways. We will be giving that one. And she specifically said somebody new.
Okay.
So
That
probably
would leave
some.
me out.
Well, yeah. I'm on speed dial for you. What are you talking about? So we'll probably kind of leave it to somebody who's just been here the last 2 to 4 weeks within the last month or something. So I'm making a note of that. We'll do giveaways later in the month. I'm trying to get all the other ones scheduled.
King of Bomb says he's new.
A new kind of crazy is what you are, love. All right. And according to the oracles this morning, we have permission to be crazy. So go bananas. All right. I believe that is all the coffees. All right.
You got anything from Renee on the phone?
Let me see. Oh, I do have Sister Deb emailed me earlier, so I've got to get her. Yep, she just says, "Hi, Jen and everyone. Could I please have a message from Spirit today?" And then another question, could I have a message from my galactic family also? Thank you all so much. They could be one and the same, but we'll look.
Make sure you're not using Jules's deck.
I'm not. It's sitting over there. Wings will spiritually smack my hand.
I'm sure Wings will alert you if you are.
Oh, yes. He just goes, I love how everybody decides to email me while I'm working. Okay. All right, Renee. Oh, gosh, you can't say Spirit doesn't have a sense of humor. Be patient. Oh, my gosh. This is about more of a relaxed celebratory time. Don't get distracted with the worldly things. We all have this, and it emotionally upsets us. Stand your ground. So it seems like it's another message of all the yapping in the ear spiritually of things aren't going well. It'll never be okay. No, move away from those messages. This is moving out of troubled waters. So if you're under a certain amount of stress right now, you have to be patient. Manifesting is great, but we manifest it in God's time. Okay. I'm asking Galactics. They're with you. They're contracted to be with you. But there's a suggestion here that you need to be more grounded in Gaia right now. That's another issue. Some people are obsessed with looking up and they're constantly thinking about the galactics when we need to be focused down here. They're watching you and they're protecting you, and it's fine. And then there's a little bit of a warning. There's some people or things in your life you need to walk away from. There's your fuck off card. So I don't know who that is, but if you've got drama with somebody, they're just going to end up taking you down. Okay. Nobody likes drama. Well, that shouldn't say that. Some people do. They thrive on it. I don't understand it. Okay. She was just barefoot on her lawn. Good for you. There you go. Meditate. Don't just walk on it. Walk with her. Talk to her. And then watch all the living creatures come out and land on you or chase you around the yard. That's always fun. Okay.
Because they too want to poke the bear.
Oh yes. Yeah. I do have Sister Deb here.
Okay.
I
don't see her.
Well, come on, open up. She goes, who is Taylor John Williams? Okay. He was on The Voice of 2014. Did not become a big celebrity. He's 6'6" tall. Is he off-worlder or starseed, angelic, or other? Asking for a friend. Asking for a friend? Okay. Taylor John Williams. Okay. I don't watch that show, so I don't know who that is.
She wants to know what about him?
Is he off-worlder? I guess his size was odd. Is he off-worlder, starseed, angelic? Because he didn't take the fame. Probably because he read those stupid contracts and said, hell no.
I get no. Not an off-worlder. Hola, Linda.
Interesting.
This
says strong. Yes, he is.
Oh?
Yeah.
Somebody's messing with me.
Yeah, he came down here to start like a project. He's coming down. This is energetically. So it was one of those, hey, I want to try that out. Okay. He
Taylor
won.
John Williams, right?
Yeah, he won. He was satisfied with his journey, and then he went back. He's it doesn't say that he's still around.
Okay.
He didn't sign the. Yeah, there's no contract here. He refused to do it. He's like, no, you can keep your money. I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pendulum confirms.
yeah, happily walked away. He just something he wanted to do. All right, nice.
Cool. All
Pretty
right.
sure that's all I got.
That's all you got?
All I got.
That's okay. I had Marcy, but she just thanks me for all we do.
Hmm.
So no question. Thank you, Marcy, for the coffee. All right, I guess we'll go to the start. 18 at the moment. Atasca. I had 2 eagles come visit, super close. Did they have a message?
Hmm.
Get your animal card. Oh, better get my 8-ball out. Ready to go.
Well, we know eagles represent power and freedom. I get that this was a couple, like, they mate for life.
Yeah.
Oh, really strong message. First of all, they're coming back. So they're almost like guardians for you. Okay, so here's your message. Nikki needs more naps. And I get that, like at night, like the rest of us, you're in way too many battles.
Mm.
You need a break. Again, avoid the thief and liar. Focus on all the new stuff coming your way. So it's almost like you fought long and hard. You're winning your battle. The future looks great. They're just trying to encourage you. I mean, who doesn't love looking at a soaring bald eagle? They're beautiful. They're inspirational. So they're just like,
Mhm.
keep on keeping on. It'll be worth it.
Nadia. No, Jules.
Ooh,
No.
8-ball.
The 8-ball question. Will grandson's cookie disaster end well after baking?
Oh dear. Jules, do you have the fire extinguisher out?
It's like buffalo chips. Prospect is good. There you have it. No worries.
Okay. It's not what they look like, it's how they taste.
Hope that resonates. And 8-ball, thanks you. Here's Nadia's. Does she have an eye allergy? I think it's her left eye. She was wondering whether or not her pink eye has come back.
She should stop doing drugs. How about that?
Really?
Yeah.
Going out partying all night long. Doing the carnival a little early. Or late. I'm getting yes. Or allergy.
Yeah. Absolutely. This isn't, you get a strong ace here, but this isn't anything to worry about. If it continues, seek help. 6 of Pentacles is always giving and receiving, and that includes help.
Yeah. Allergies.
Yeah.
Gotta love the season.
Oh, I know.
Pam, I have had this feeling that things are gonna start happening next week. EBS? Maybe. Crash of the US dollar a few days before that. Thank you. In
All right.
in what, Pam?
I
Her
don't
next
know.
one is a different message, though. We'll see. Are we going to have an EBS next week? I guess.
You know, there's a lot of people who say that we won't have an EBS. I've probably even said it according to the cards before, but do you know that that's part of the agreement in the Gold Treaty that we're required to have one?
With what treaty?
The Gold Treaty.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And I think before we were getting like rolling EBS, where it's not all at the same time. I'm
Yeah.
not. It seems kind of strange to me.
Okay. So, yeah, good chance. There's your strength card and your white hat card. That in the near future, yes. Right now, I know you leaning on your hoe. We're all tired of leaning on the hoe. Okay. This isn't a concern, but the reason they're going to have to do it is because of fighting. People are going to lose their mind over something. Something's going to happen. People are going to lose their marbles, and they're going to have to. It's like a martial
A
law
martial
almost.
law.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to have to. There's another military card. I think because he just activated the global military, they're all getting in position already. We're just waiting. And of course, we know that means we're sitting pretty. We're wishing and waiting, going, come on, bring it on, because we know what it means.
Yeah. Well, with my
No, but there's you have the strength card. It says a very, very good chance.
if that comes before like Thursday next week, I know a few people that are going to be stuck in Florida.
Oh, dear.
I might have a
dear.
party going on for the next 2 weeks. Who knows?
Oh, boy. Well,
You think we're going to have a US dollar crash?
you know, well, I can pull on that. It would make sense to pull the trigger on Easter. Everybody's at home with their families most of the time anyway. Whether you're doing Easter Bunny or Jesus on the cross, either one, but it's a
Right.
holiday and a lot of people take the time off and are with their families. It would make sense in the timing.
True.
And then if we're at home for whether it's 3 days, 10 days, 2 weeks, I don't know. It didn't say that. We're just manifesting peanut butter for Jen's birthday. That's all we're doing. Okay.
Or at least mine anyway, you know.
Well, yeah. Let's see if the dollar will crash if it's the stock market issue.
Yeah.
We know that China's in bad shape, and that's part of it. They will completely go downhill.
I get yes. Better confirm that with my pendulum since I've already been wrong once. I get yes. Yes and yes.
Well,
No,
see, I think the deep state's up to something.
I think so too. They're always up to something.
They're up to something here. And we've been told to be vigilant.
Right.
Somebody's got a poker face. We're not getting all the details here financially. They're making deals right now. So I think they've already got it in motion. And once it happens, the deep state knows that they have no recourse. They can't come back.
Well, they have no money.
Yeah. But it all leads to financial independence and happiness. So I don't know. I'm not getting a solid, I don't have a yes on the dollar crashing, stock market, anything like that. All I know is it's all transitioning into something new.
Yeah, all I asked was whether or not the dollar is going to crash before the EBS.
Yeah. They're fighting it. Something's going to flip. There's your Wheel of Fortune. It's in the hands of fate right now of how they're going to do it. But they're fighting back so daggone hard. And if you remember, it's always like this morning, we got the message distractions. They will pull something and go, look over
Right.
here, look over here. So be aware.
The routine, yes.
Yeah.
All right, Mary. My son wants me to put my car in his name. Does he think my contract has expired?
Oh my gosh. Now, Mary, how do you feel about that? Does that set right with you?
Yeah, I mean, that's a free will thing, you know.
Are you still driving? If you're still driving, I wouldn't be putting none of my stuff in anybody else's name.
That's right.
So we're kind of looking at what your son's motivation is.
I'm getting new.
Yeah, I'm getting the strong feeling that his motive behind it is if it's in his name, he can take it away from you at any time.
Yeah.
And he would declare, well, Mom, you shouldn't drive anymore. Wow. Yeah, that's his plan. He plans on taking action and taking it away from you so you don't have access to it. There's your thief card. Don't sign that over, love. Don't do that. Nope. This says you keep it. It's your car. And if it's a fancy car, I mean, maybe he's hurting for money and wants to take a loan out on it or something. You know, this says don't give it up. There's sneaky reasons he's wanting it.
Yeah. Remy would like to know if she has any messages.
Any messages?
I have one. Be patient.
Oh, yeah. Well. There you go, Miss Mary. I know you didn't spell out that whole sentence, but I know I will say it for Miss Mary. She's gonna go tell him to fuck off. That's what she does. Okay? Mm-hmm. Yep. Jill says slip him some Benadryl. There you go.
Hey, well, in the tater salad.
Hey, when the drug card comes up in the
Yeah, I've tried a new recipe. Can you try this out and see how it feels?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Remy. What do we got? Okay. If is sadness and depression a part of you right now, you're really just disappointed and can't get your energy levels up, and meaning emotions, happiness. You feel like you're spinning your wheels here. You got to keep going. You're about to start a new journey in life, but you have some tough decisions to make. All right. Dang on. You can manifest everything that you want. The Magician's all about all the elements in one card. You have all the tools that you need to make things happen. Just like everybody else today, the thief and liar is in your ear. Okay. So everybody say it with Jen. Devil.
Dibble.
F-O.
Eggs.
All right. You're manifesting money. You're manifesting materialistic stuff. And I know, even though it's a 3D thing and everybody says we shouldn't focus on money. Well, how are we supposed to eat and pay the bills? So, you got to think more positive. Your words are very, very important. Your mindset is very important. So we have to get out of the sadness and the mindset of I lack, and say I'm abundant, I'm abundant, I'm abundant. Okay. So Spirit's just being your cheerleader today. Okay.
Marcy, any messages from Spirit, please, and thank you. I'll pull from the universe, and you can pull from the Spirit.
Okay.
Do something new. Well, that was quick. You will soon be surprised and grateful for how everything happened the way it did for you to receive better and greater. It's all adding up in your favor. Trust the process and how things are unfolding for you, and be patient.
Well, yeah, we kind of know that part.
I have the last sentence on the start.
All right. When we start out with, if you have faith, you have victory. Everybody's getting the same message today.
Yeah, I think so.
You got to trust your gut more and not have the mindset of I quit. 10 of Swords is you just cave. All right. And that's a surrender mindset. 5 of Swords, everything in life is strategic. More patience is required there. See, lean on your hoe. Okay, you got to wait. You're doing everything that you're supposed to be doing. It's just that we have a misconcept of what, well, I want it right now. And it doesn't work that way. I think the more we tell our creator that, say, hey, Dad, I want it right now. How did that work? How's that working out for you? You know?
Well, I haven't tried getting on the floor and throwing a tantrum.
Throwing yourself around. That's your worker bee. Keep on keeping on. So Miss Marcy, just keep doing what you're doing. We just have to, our mindset has to be more positive, and patience is a huge thing. Okay.
All right.
Yes, Wings. Okay. I'm supposed to tell Deb the off-world, this Taylor dude.
Yeah.
What is it?
Taylor John Williams.
He came in temporary to do this singing thing. Is the guy still around? That's what he's saying. He goes, she wants to know why he's still around. The human part of him is the off-worlder that came in. That's a partnership, and they come in. It's like a walk in, walk out situation. So they come in and do their thing. Now I want to try that out, but the humans left behind, and they go about doing their own thing. Haven't you ever had one of those? Not that I'm saying that an off-worlder is taking your body over. It's invasion of the body snatchers.
I know. The pod people.
But you have a lapse in time and you don't remember what happened. But yeah, that's what this young man is doing. He doesn't want to get involved with big Hollywood, big stars, that kind of stuff. Okay.
All right.
Now he can stop tapping me on the shoulder. He goes, you need to tell Deb. You need to tell Deb. I'm like, okay.
I don't know what that means, but okay. We'll put that up there. There we go. All right. I think that's it. 14. Let's pause the questions. All right, Jules. Jen, do I need to get normie plane tickets for Rich's reunion, or am I still good to wait for better?
Ignore me. I love it. Oh my gosh, you must fly with the peasants, Jules. There would be no renting a plane for you. Let's see.
And I'm sorry, my flying carpet is in for repairs.
Oh man.
There's a broken task to have repaired.
Let's see if Jules has got to fly with the peasants. Why don't you make Rich fly with the peasants and you take some extra
There
money
you
and
go.
fly private? There you go.
There you go. Or maybe that's what she has in mind. She's going to give him the normie plane tickets and she's going to take the VIP.
Now, Jules, based on the energy right now, it may seem like you're in limbo, but you're going to have other options that you will have victory because the RV's coming very, very fast. So this says you don't have to fly with the peasants as of right now. Give it a little bit of time. Lots of 8s in here. So within 8 days, if this is not mastered and gone off with 8 days, then after 8 days, if that resonates with you, then purchase the peasant tickets.
Madge, I had a weird dream today.
Okay. Don't we all?
No, I gotta go. I gotta go down because she's got like 3 different areas. So, what did my dream, which was very weird, mean? Let's just say the mob was in my dream. My uncle was in my dream. Just was not a good dream.
You sleeping with the fishes?
Down. Oh no! Here, there were 2 women in my dream who are American, who lived in this man's house, who was handicapped, that took me to a nightclub, and they turned out to be the mob. Conclusion to my dream, I was real mouthy with all the men there just being a wise gal, and they were all very upset by it and threatening to hurt me through other sources. And that's it.
Okay.
Did you get all that?
Yeah.
You want me to repeat it?
Nope. That's okay.
Oh, Lord, no.
I'm good. I got permission to use Jules's deck.
Okay. There you go. All right. Let's say the mom was in my dream. My uncle was in my dream. Just was not a good dream. 2 women in my dream who are American, who lived in this man's house, who was handicapped, that took me to a nightclub, and they turned out to be the mob. Conclusion, little amount of it all, man. There was just being a wise gal, and they were very upset by it, and certainly hurt me through other sources. Well, that's interesting, to say the least.
This is some type of family battle. Okay. So your subconscious, you've had a lot of loss recently. Okay. It's left you in limbo. You want nothing more to be independent and sovereign. It concerns me that this is a subconscious coveting, that you wish you had what somebody else has, and you wish you could get it. Yeah, this is family. You want what family has, and they are objecting to it. This is a subconscious thing. These could be wants and desires. If you see family has something and you really, really want it, we don't just go and take it away from people. This is saying that you need to, this is something you have to work on spiritually. This is the creator teaching you patience. and that you have to work on this on yourself. You have to get the determination to, if you want what you want in life, you're going to have to earn it, work harder, and you just can't. Your family's not the mob, but to you, may seem like bullies, or they're not caving into you. This is a subconscious thing. So this is something you really need to work through. Okay. So try not to think about if your family has more than you do. Um, you can have those things too, but you have to put the work in. Okay. No one's going to threaten you. Your base card is beautiful. That's victory with better choices. You cannot steal it. It's not an option. So if the devil's in your ear telling you, well, why don't you just take what they have? That's another reason to tell him where to go. Okay. It gets in your head for lots of different things, messes with your head.
All right. Colleen, did I get pushed down the stairs yesterday or did I just slip?
King, where were you? Would you have an alibi? She took too much Benadryl.
I think she thought she had the tater salad.
This is just you. Yep. You just got way too, your feet were going faster than your brain. Okay. Yeah,
I
it
know
may
that.
seem like you got pushed, but I don't get that you were pushed. There's nothing negative in here. This is just slow down. Slow down a little bit. Okay. Yes, winks. All right. He said, well, we all know what that means. It means proceed with caution. All right. Sometimes we just get ahead of ourselves and get in a rush. Even if you're going slow, your feet are not cooperating. Okay.
That's true. I found that out this morning.
Base card is 2 of Wands, and that's literally 1 foot in and 1 foot out. One's working, the other one ain't. Okay.
Mary, are the checks from my asbestos claim going to continue into the future?
Oh. Let's see. I'm laughing at Rich. Rich, did you get permission from the Queen to fly with her? Because she may make you ride with the rest of the peasants.
Oh my.
I'm telling you, Wings, I think he's a little sweet on Jules because he's always defending her. He goes, no, Rich can go in that plane. He's the bag boy and he can ride in the luggage compartment. All right, Miss Mary. Checks from your asbestos claim.
I get yes. But not as well, I don't know how to put that.
I think an offer might be made
Yeah.
financially to where it, yeah. So this is a juggling here, an offer. This is a tough decision that's going to have to be made. That a higher up who's in control of it, this doesn't have to be Mr. T, is going to have compassion and almost give you a lump sum. That they take away from the payments and just like give it to you all at once.
Yeah,
It's
that's what I
being
think.
analyzed right now, and it has been analyzed in the past here. Yeah, there's something about the law about these ongoing payments it's not okay. They don't like because I guess they hold on to it, make money. There's something illegal about it. So the justice system says that all the generational wealth that you were given during a settlement or something should be given to you all at one time and should not be a dividend. Does that make sense? Yeah.
It does to me.
Okay.
Okay. That's all that matters.
That's all
Mary,
that
can I
matters.
get a general read for the rest of April? Please and thank you.
Okay.
General 3-star, 4-star, 5-star.
Miss Mary says they keep sending little by little on 27%. That's because they've taken the rest of it and invested probably in the stock market or something, and that
Yeah.
is illegal. So something's going to change. You'll have to wait a little while, but I see you getting a bigger lump sum, just like
Yeah.
the final thing.
Taking a trip and leaving the family behind.
Wow. Miss Mary going to be partying. All right. Maybe even going on vacation. Hope, optimism, healing for the future. This is spirituality, intuition increasing with the collective. This is emotionally satisfied and getting more rest, almost like you're on vacation. The rest of April looks brilliant for you. And you're going to be sitting pretty on a treasure chest. That's what we're manifesting for all of us, right? Look at this happily ever after. Mary, you're going to have a rest of your good month, right? So we're going to stick with this energy. I have a rogue hair in these cards and it's driving me crazy.
Oh.
Okay.
Colleen, can I get a message from my Grandma E, please?
Grandma E. Okay, Grandma. Was she sassy? She says, "You tell her to get out of the house more. Do you not leave your house? She needs to get out more." Yeah, that's exactly what the cards are saying too. There's that. Yes, I have a message. You're trapped in that house. You need to get out. You need to get out and do something. Wow.
Do
Okay.
something fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at these powerful cards. The Magician and Strength card. Find the inner strength and go out and do something. Manifest something fun. Okay. And you can. Grandma's sassy. She got fired. This Queen of Wands said, "You're going to do it. You're going to be determined and you're going to like it and you're going to be happy." Okay. And this is funny, this little page, because you would be the page in this, is holding a letter that's glowing. That's from Grandma Says. Okay. That means, I don't know if you're stuck in the house, but she don't like it. Go to the beach, apparently. Okay. All right. Well, she yelling at you, Colleen says I'm right. She's right. Yep. Okay. You better pack your bags. All right. And hopefully you won't have to ride with the peasants either. Okay. I'm just saying.
Charlotte, how urgent is my plumbing repair? Are
I'm
you
assuming
floating?
in your house and not your personal plumbing, right? Okay. All right.
Is your rowboat inside your house at this point?
I don't like that, Wingsy. Just show me a water bill. That's what you're not going to like.
Yeah, I'm getting fairly urgent.
Yeah, you need to take action on this. Okay. It's not going to last much longer. This is all about transition. That means it's an ending. Whew. Okay. You need to seek out higher counsel. You need to get this fixed. You're not going to have peace of mind at all. Okay. You're going to have to come up with the finances to do this if you need a professional. So it's almost like it's holding its own for right now, but within three days, you're going to have a big issue. Okay.
3 hours.
Could be. It may wait 3 weeks, but yeah, you need to pay attention to it.
All right. Roman, can we ask and see if New Jerusalem is really a huge ship/city?
Okay.
Yes, we can. Next question.
Ooh, 2 cards flopped out. That tells me a lot. Depends on what density you are in. The 2 of Pentacles is timelines.
Yeah.
That depends on what it is. In this one, it's an illusion. It is a lie. It is not a ship.
Yeah.
This is a whole new, like living city that the God's bringing. It is not a ship in this timeline, which we're just waiting for. Okay. In a different timeline, the opposite timeline, it would come in the form as a ship. So this is really a mindset of wherever you're at. But since you're in this one with us, and it's not a ship.
Yeah. Remy, I keep waking up at 1 and 4 for a week or two now. Is something happening while I sleep?
Well, pay attention to those synchronicities that happen, because that's usually a good indication that those are important. I don't like to use the term witching hours, but they kind of are. They're very, very busy times in the spirit realm. So let's see what's going on. Yeah. So this is this is an angelic thing. Angels are around you. You're going through major transformations at that moment, especially at the 4 o'clock mark. That's a 4. That's a good thing. Going in between densities here. That 2 of Wands is in and out. So you're just working subconscious, but you're with the angelic realm, and I do not get anything negative out of this. I'm not seeing war. I'm seeing school. There's your wise counselor. So you're getting information. You're getting an education, Remy. And the base card's giving and receiving. So yeah, you just go on and use and learning.
Mitch, who's celebrating their grand solar return?
Did I go somewhere?
I don't remember taking a trip without leaving the farm.
Wow. Once again, depends on what timeline you're on. Some people are affecting this in different realms. Actually, okay. Thank you.
I
I'm
get
not
the
arguing.
Nibiru.
Not arguing with God. Nope. Nope.
Don't
You're not
wanna
going to get
do
me to
that.
fight. So the different density, the different worlds, there's 6 different ones, okay, that are in play right now. I mean, there's probably millions in the multiverse, but there's 6 in play. The solar return or whatever you're discussing, this is an illusion, right? It is not what you think it is. Everyone's saying, oh, it's the sun, it's soul. And God says, no, it ain't. It's me. I get that it's more of his spirit. Remember, he told us that he would pour out his spirit over the whole world. So everybody just thinks it's the energy of the sun. It's really God. Of course, he made the sun, so we give him credit anyway.
Yeah.
So what the cards say, don't yell at me.
You do you, boo.
That's right.
Tyler, did World War II happen because Germany was the last living faction of Tartaria?
Very, very good possibility, Tyler. I mean, look at the infrastructure and the beautiful buildings that were destroyed during that war, deliberately to erase
Yep.
the Tartarian history. We'll see what the cards say.
All the cathedrals.
Yeah. Yep. It was ordered by the higher ups at the time. This needed to be destroyed and let everyone forget about it to bring sadness. It's also to bring frequency down as well. Absolutely. To cause loss. And there's your huge ace. Absolutely. Basically, so it's one of many reasons why that war was here, but basically to destroy proof is what Wings is the term he's using. It's proof. You destroy the buildings, then no one's asking questions. And this was happening globally. There's your world card. Because remember, of course, Germany wasn't the only country involved. This was going on. Look what they did to France.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But absolutely, it was one of the reasons, one of many. But yeah, to erase history and evidence.
Jana, any messages, please? Questions are back on for a bit.
Jonna, do you have a grandpa that is passed? Because there's an older gentleman in my ear.
She does. Could be a great grandpa.
Have you been really nostalgic recently? Maybe you've been thinking about family members
Going
because
to
they're
a
thinking about you too. This is all about being nostalgic. Remember what it was like to be a kid. When you're doing this, this is when they come to visit you.
in about 25 minutes to the bottom of the hour.
My car's ready, so your podcast is going to take me.
Your car can wait.
Thank you.
Love you.
Jonna, yeah, there's a grandfather here. This is the King of Wands. He's that's a cheerleader. That's about being inspired. He wants to let you know that your luck's about to change. You're making progress. And you're supposed to look for coins. He's also one that leaves you pennies. Okay, so when you find them, hold on to them. Okay, very strong. He's like, tell her I'm here. I just did. Okay. Not you, King of Wands. And he'll be back. Okay.
All right. Jules, does my dad have a message? He's been showing up in bunnies again.
Oh,
Hey, got it. What's he been doing around the bunnies?
rabbit soup. What?
Oh, dang you. Four. I'm going to go one more.
He's laughing at the whole peasant thing.
Still?
Okay, there's your Ace of Wands. He does keep coming around you. Absolutely, he's active because he's waiting for your future to where, look at you. I am not a peasant. That she is very independent and wealthy and doesn't need anyone else. I'm laughing. That's hilarious. Okay, he's helping bring that gift from the divine creator. So he's working to manifest this. And this is generational wealth. He's like, oh, yeah, absolutely. Gifts, nostalgia. And this is about siblings. Okay. I don't know why. Don't yell at me. He doesn't like the tension. What's the tension? There's tension between siblings. It could be you and your siblings, but it could be your kids. Are they button heads?
All right. No more questions, please.
They need to be happy. All right, Jules.
Roman, did this branch wand I collected from Lake Louisa helping my pain and under the weather yesterday and today with nature frequency?
Ooh, nice.
Was it the branch wand?
Roman's carrying around a stick. It's his lucky stick.
Is it a big stick?
Big stick.
He's talking softly and carrying that big stick.
All right, Roman. Yes. Yep.
And keep it.
You walked away from it. This is hope and optimism. This is healing for your future. You should celebrate. Hang on to this thing, okay?
Yep.
Yep. Keep working on it. Don't fear it. So this is a mindset thing. So the moment you think that wand or that energy is gone, nope, it can rejuvenate itself. All you got to do is take it out and lay it in Gaia. This was a great choice. So choosing this, it actually recommends that you carry it with you. All right? Use it as a cane if it's large enough. If it's not, I don't know. Stick it in your hair. It'll hold your hair up. You see Roman walking around with a big stick.
Dress yourself up as Harry Potter.
There you go. Yeah, they're absolutely saying carry it with you. Take it on your journeys.
Cassie would love a general reading. She's driving right now with her shoes on.
On? They're not supposed to be on. What are you talking about? Roman says it's more like a wand. So like it can fit in your hand, not big enough to lean on. You need a hoe for that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, just don't be picking your teeth with it. All right. That'd be weird. Okay.
Well, unless you want to heal your gums.
Well, there you go. All right, Miss Kathy. Let's see. Child, all right. You need to be patient and wait on the Creator. Are you rushing things? You need to have faith. Okay. You take a leap of faith and just keep going on your journey. But this is one of those, you're working too hard to stay in control, and God's saying, I'll take the wheel now, please. And you're like, nope, I can drive better than you can. All right. You've got to let God have some control here. Keep working on your, not only your manifestation, your craftsmanship, what you're good at. The fear has to go. Okay. And if it's a fear of losing control, sometimes you let go, you let God. Okay. And that's when your happily ever after comes. Okay. Yeah. When we say Jesus take the wheel, you're supposed to mean it. Okay? he don't need no backseat drivers. Okay. All right. Yeah. I have a coffee question.
Okay. Go for it.
Someone. All right. Can you please look into Carrie Ann Thornton? She's
And
on
I've got one
YouTube,
too.
always claiming she has info regarding our access to the med beds. Is she for real or just another scammer? As I suspect. You're talking about Sky, and I've read
Yes.
on her before, and
She
she
is
is
real.
legit.
Yep.
I've read on her before. Yeah.
I have one from Purple Soul.
Okay.
Any messages from my spirit guides? Sending love and light.
Okay.
Thank you for the coffee, Purple Soul.
Wang says, okay, you said you hit your limit. Put down Jules' deck. I'll see.
Well, sometimes you got to be bossy around you, you know. Wings knows all about
I don't take it well, okay? I have a t-shirt that says don't tell me what to do. I can barely take suggestions, okay? Who is this for?
This is for Purple Soul 777.
Okay. I don't know if there's something. Are you expecting something bad to happen spiritually? Are you always anticipating your spirituality or your gifts collapsing, losing them, not working? And God's telling you, please be patient. You are just a page. You're just now learning.
Yeah.
This is a problem. Just constantly wanting to. I want it
Trust
now.
me, you've got to be patient.
Yeah. He will move you in the right directions. It takes time to. This is that master craftsman, that worker bee. You have to work on your spiritual gifts slowly. God gives you a little bit more as you can handle it and as you're mastering each next step. But here we are. I want it now. You know why we do that? Because the devil's in your ear again. Right?
Mm-hmm.
This is that microwave society that we have become accustomed to, that everything is convenient, it's at our fingertips, and we want it now. Doesn't work that way, especially in the spirit realm. So just let it happen naturally.
All right. Pam, may I have a message from Spirit, please?
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Some aspects, Miss Pam, are there's some people in your life. Do you have drama in your life? There's people that is warning you need to walk away from. There's a strong male energy here. And I believe that God's trying to get your attention. There's judgment coming in here. Hmm. Well, prosperity's coming. I wonder if you have a male that is hindering you and keeping you from moving forward. Because this is take action. That's happily ever after generational wealth and being happy. Do you have a strong male energy in your life that would really just like to suppress you and not allow you to have financial freedom or independence? And if that's not the situation now, be warned that in the future you could come across somebody that is very controlling, okay, that wants to call all the shots. So be careful. Yeah, the base card, Nine of Pentacles. This is an independent wealth thing. So it could be investments that you've made for the RV. Don't be signing somebody else's name to your stuff. Does that make sense? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I have an advocate working on my VA disability. Is he legit?
Legit. You got to say it like Rich because he's still a peasant and hasn't learned that classy talk yet. It's legit.
I get yes. Let's verify.
Very good guy. Yep. Strength card. And that's emotional fulfillment. He's a gift. He'll help you make tough decisions. Have faith. Go with it.
Yep.
All right.
No
There you
worries.
go. Miss
Wow,
Pam, I know
that-
you said you don't have that male in your life, so that's why I kept getting that. It's probably a warning for the future, like with the RV. You're gonna have a lot of people talking in your ear. Hey, why don't you sign or make me a co-signer or something onto your account or something? There's gonna be a lot of that, so it's just a warning, okay?
Well, when my niece move, well, I think it's when will my niece move back to New Jersey, or will she?
You're not making her go with like loads of Benadryl spread on the street, are you? I mean,
Tater salad. I'll go with will she move back to New Jersey first?
okay. I thought she was going to use her to pedal Benadryl, but
She will next month. Late next month is what I get.
interesting. Tell niece not to be knee-jerk reaction this. She really needs to reserve a little finances here. She needs to watch for a better time. The time's coming. If she goes right now or goes too fast, she's going to be out in the cold. She's not going to be able to pay the bills. This, you got a lot of fours in here. So within 4 weeks to 4 months, she really needs to push it out a little towards the 4 months part. She needs to put a few pennies aside and not make knee-jerk reactions. She's not going to be able to afford it. It is not a cheap place, cheaper than New York, but because there's so much that you do in New York and that and across the bridge and all that kind of stuff, that's business, so to speak. She's not going to be able to afford it. Okay.
She needs to wait until late May.
Yeah. Katrina, Did I let her slip you a Benadryl? She just woke up again. She fell asleep. My
Really?
goodness.
Hey, you got it. Dragonfly. I've had dog man videos showing up. Did me and my husband encounter a dog man in Cadillac, Michigan? Are the videos a sign?
Oh. Well, a lot of times when things show up in your feed, they're trying to get your attention for something. Let's see.
Yeah, women keep showing up in my feed. I don't know why.
Are you hunting?
No, I'm not hunting.
I think Nadia's looking for a man. Wow. This confirms that you did a dominant one, the stronger one. So this is an alpha because I get that there's more than one.
Oh, yeah.
Protecting cubs. The dog
Protecting
man
what?
is that there's smaller versions of this. There's many different versions of dog man. Depends on which one you mean. You were not in any harm.
No.
Not in any harm at all. This was a peaceful thing.
But that's
yeah,
not to go out there looking for them either.
Yeah, exactly. This is just for you to get a little bit more education on what they are because there are different forms. You say the word dog man, and there's so many different versions. So whatever is showing up in your feed, go watch it and research it. Okay.
Okay. Bonita, our water usage went from 3,000 to 14,000 gallons in 1 month. What is going on? You got a leak.
You got a leak somewhere, darling.
I'm getting underground.
Yeah, me too.
Means somebody's going to have to dig down there and find out where that leak is.
Something broke. There's your death card.
You got a broken pipe.
You need a new pipe here. Yeah, it needs to be fixed. This is about calling the plumber to get it fixed. Somebody's gonna have to dig a ditch here. This is it's from your house to the water meter. Does that make sense?
House to the water meter.
Because if it's
aren't they usually connected to the house like the electricity is?
Well, they are, but if it's on her side of the meter, she has to pay for it. If it's on the other side from the meter to the main water pipe that gives everybody water, then the water company has to pay for it.
Okay.
This is on her end.
Okay, got it. What in the wide world of sports is going on here? All right. General reading, and where is his star?
Star, listen, peasant. Everybody wanting royal treatment today. I said manifest, don't get a big head. All right. Good, Charlotte. I'm glad. She got a call back from a plumber already. They'll be there tomorrow. Good.
Excellent.
All right.
Make sure they're signed up with the Better Business Bureau. Roommate is going to do the vehicle repairs and for free, probably keeping the van. Hope there's not going against the cards or wings. Take on. Joel says King of Wands joined Rich in the peasant section.
That's right. Know your place.
We have one question left, I think.
Are you missing some money? Are you hurting for money? Because this is in the past. You've been weighing options.
He has to pay for his star.
Oh, that's it. That's it. Okay. This is about wishes being granted. So whatever you were wishing for is coming true. It's going to help propel you forward, moving out of troubled waters. That's financial independence.
Mhm.
All right. Avoid the conflict. I don't know who might be trying to fight with you, but avoid it. Okay. Whew. Five of Wands is always about arguing with somebody. You just focus on all that new stuff that's coming your way. So, whatever financial moves you have made recently are about to pay off. Do not argue with anybody about your decisions.
Yep.
Okay.
You be you, boo. All right. Last but not least, the other redheaded stepchild.
It's troublemakers.
Were the Jews killed in the Holocaust the Tartarians?
Ooh.
Good
That's
question.
interesting. That's a really good question.
Yes, they were. I get a strong yes to that.
Wow. Thank you, Wings. He said this puts ethnic cleansing on a whole other level.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, generations of them. This was a very strategic move. Now, these are swords. So, this is about information that you read about, heard about, or what our history has told us. That there's conflict here. So,
Yep.
they're not agreeing. But there are many that escaped and started over somewhere else. And I get that that's outside that ice shelf that are beyond in the lands that, but some,
Outside, yeah.
it does confirm. Yes, imprisoned, and there is a very strong ace there. So great
Outside of
question,
the,
Tyler. I wouldn't have thought about that, but yep,
outside the ice wall and in South Pole area.
there's no pole down there, but in that area, okay? I'm just saying.
Just thought I'd throw that in there.
I took the pole down because Nadia wouldn't stay off of it, and it became an issue.
You're spending way too much time around that pole.
That's right. Or Sister Terry. I told her, I said, I'm telling everybody, she got a pole dancing accident. Yeah.
All right. We are done. Unless you want to check your coffee page, make sure
I'll check
there's no
one more
more.
time.
And I'm good on that.
Okay, we're good.
All righty. I
right,
have
guys.
got to go take my daughter to get our granddaughter to get her car. So we are.
Okay. Well, tomorrow, anybody that's in the humanitarian group, I will be sending out your link. The meeting starts at 2 p.m. Eastern. Okay. And I'll be recording it, so everyone will get a copy. If you can't make it, you got to work or whatever, or if you're Katrina and fall asleep during class, that's fine. But yes, this class is for all kings, queens, and peasants. I'm just saying.
Oh, my.
All right, guys. Great show.
All right. Love and light.
Yep. Love ya.
Love ya. You first.